The epitome of luxury, I feel, in the 70s, just thinking about it, was being able to do things that one wasn't able to do before. And I think it was around innovation. And you know, a good example of it is the Concorde. The Concorde airplane, that defined luxury in the 70s. Why? Because it was totally innovative. It was something that kind of, you know, was an experience, and it enabled people to participate in the global economy. So they could get on the plane in London and 3 hours later be in New York, and they did this, pop back for dinner. So I think Concorde, and that was obviously a consortium between British Airways and Air France, really defined that era. You're probably familiar with the Birkin Bag. That epitomized, it's the Birkin Bag. I mean, now it's a collector's item, and it was based on, you know, the wonderful Jane Birkin, the actress, who was kind of very much a socialite in London, and they created this new innovative bag for ladies, and that was something which was fashion forward, and to this day is kind of, you know, a total icon in the luxury world. One thing I think about in the 90s is the McLaren road car, which was called the McLaren F1, and that just took the whole notion. I mean, obviously there was great Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Astons and Jags and, you know, the whole gamut of great brands doing things, but the McLaren F1, and if you saw the picture of it, you'd recognize it because it was such an icon. You know, it was faster, it was just more, it was very design forward, it was just the ultimate fast car. Well, I'll tell you what I think's changed in terms of luxury, and it's really happened in the last 10 years or so, 15 years, and that is luxury isn't just about the products. It's increasingly about the experience that also can include the products, but not always include the products. So the spiritual side of luxury, which is wellness. So the whole experiential goes from the experience of actually purchasing something, and that could be, yes, you want to buy a new car, but you're going to be taken on a road trip through Chile in South America, so you can actually experience this new wonderful car, and that's part of the experience of acquiring it. Or it can be a shopping experience where you're taken for a private dinner in the apartment of the owner of the fashion house. Or obviously it can be the wellness side, which is very focused on just the experience, which is, you know, whether it be Pilates, whether it be yoga, whether it be meditation retreat. And finding the spiritual side is increasingly something which is important, and we see in our world of Robb Report.